How's it going, collectors? This is Batman speaking, and today I'll be reviewing the Batman.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I should be the one reviewing it. I'm Batman.
Hey, this is my channel, and I will do the review how I want to do it, so I'm gonna do it. So you can just go.
Fine, you can review it, but know that I am against this. I have much more reasoning skills than you. I will be able to give a more objective review. But I'll let you make a fool out of yourself.
Alright, so now that he's gone, I will do the review the way I want to do it. How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Link's Reviews, and I'm Link, and today we'll be reviewing the Batman. The newest movie that's coming out, the newest DC movie. So, the way I'm going to do this review, the first half of this is going to be, or at least I'm going to try my very best to be spoiler review, or spoiler free, and then the last half of it, I will do spoilers. So if you don't want to see any spoilers, only watch the first half. If you don't care, watch the whole thing. If you've seen the movie, I'd love to get your comments on the last half, so let's get right to it. So the Batman takes place kind of like a year two Batman. He's been the Batman for a while, and he's still going, but he's like full invest Batman. Not much time for anything else. But he does a really good job. Robert Pattinson actually does a really nice, really different take on the Batman. Definitely inspired by the animated series. With some Rorschach vibes I'm picking up. If you've seen the movie, you'll definitely understand the references of what I'm talking about. The casting crew is really strong in this. Colin Farrell as the Penguin, Robert Pattinson's Batman. I was on the fence in the beginning that they were going to be using Robert Pattinson as Batman, but it really worked. Zoe Kravitz does a kick-ass job at being Catwoman. Paul Dano does really good as the Riddler. Oh, the Riddler. They actually made a really good choice for the Riddler because up until a couple years ago, the Riddler was just like a really jokey character. I mean, it was hard to take him seriously. But like this in the past couple of years have really turned the Riddler into a darker character, a more serious character. And it's absolutely amazing. Super cool. The movie had really nice imagery. It really felt like Gotham was a real city. It was more grounded. It looked absolutely amazing. The dirt and grime. You could really imagine yourself just walking down the street in Gotham, being terrified to see if you're going to get mugged out of every corner. It looked absolutely amazing. Also, it was more modern, which was nice. In the past, Gotham has been this old and new at the same time. This was just all it was either old or it was new. And it was really nice how they showed different demographics of the city, like the richer part, the poorer part, the unseedy part. It was really nice. The transition between them was really good because you follow Batman through the entire movie. Really nice. Paul Dano again does excellent as the Riddler. Super cool. Can never remember the name of one of these characters. Where's the cast? Come on. Show more. Oh yeah, Jeffrey Wright does absolutely amazing as James Gordon. Barry Keoghan? Officer Stanley. Huh. Didn't know that he was that guy. Peter Skarsgård, great as the DA. Andy Serkis does absolutely amazing. I'm probably mispronouncing names. I'm not really good at it. Does really good as Alfred Pennyworth. You get a slight scare for Alfred during the movie, but I'm not going to review too much. And I still can't believe literally the Wolf twins were in this movie. Max Carver and Charlie Carver. It was just so funny them being in there. It was just absolutely just funny. It was so funny. So good. But yeah, moving on. The pacing of this movie is pretty good, especially with it being 3 hours. There are some parts that I think were unnecessary. The timing was a little bit off in some moments of the movie, but honestly, almost every movie has those small moments of time pacing. Some of the dialogue was a little bit unnecessary, but that was only a few things. The rest of this movie was absolutely amazing. The storyline, in my opinion, was pretty good. It's leading you down to think that it's one way, then it goes another way. This was definitely a detective movie. Like I said, more like the original Batman animated series. Really nitty gritty and shows how Robert Pattinson's version of Batman goes around, like figures stuff out, and just like it was absolutely an amazing movie. I would definitely recommend seeing it. The actors did an amazing job. Probably said that a couple of times. Can never remember what I say. But it's been a very, very good movie. I don't regret it at all. I'm thinking about going to see it again, honestly. That's how good this movie was. I rarely, if ever, see a movie again in a theater, and I usually just wait till it comes out on DVD. But honestly, I'm thinking about going to see it again just so I can absorb more. So very good. It really showed how one person can impact a city for bad or for worse, and the consequences of those impacts. It was absolutely amazing, and it definitely was not afraid to shy away from corruption. You could see it clear as day. I mean, it was one of the main focal points of this movie, corruption. So yeah, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I would definitely recommend seeing it. It's got an all-star cast. The storyline is great. It is 3 hours, but honestly, it was definitely worth it. I mean, I didn't leave that theater room once to go to the bathroom. A little off topic there, but it was an absolutely amazing movie, so definitely recommend seeing it. So, now for the spoiler part. The spoilers. Oh, spoilers are starting in 3, 2, 1. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, go away. This isn't for you. And if you don't plan on seeing it and you really just need the spoilers to convince you to see the movie, keep on watching. So, oh my god, Batman's tech in this movie was absolutely awesome. It was so believable. I mean, his wingsuit was absolutely amazing. Paul Dano's Riddler, like literally just an orphan that was part of Thomas Wayne's renewal act. Holy crap, and then the Carmine Falcone angle. I mean, they actually touched on the subject that she was Selena Kyle's father. Oh, they touched on so many things, so many Easter eggs, so many things taken right out of the books. It was absolutely amazing. The interaction between Bruce Wayne, or not even Bruce Wayne, because there is basically almost no Bruce Wayne in this entire movie. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, this Batman's full on Batman. He's not Bruce Wayne yet. He doesn't have another side. He's fully Batman. It just looks absolutely amazing. It was an amazing storyline. At the end of it, he realizes, I need to be more than just vengeance. I need to be hope and justice and all of that jazz. It was such a great movie. So awesome. So amazing. Oh, Paul Dano's Riddler 2 was actually creepily terrifying. He was just as creepy without the mask on as with the mask on. I mean, obviously he needs to get a better mask because he's going to develop some breathing problems if he keeps that thing on. But, also his interaction with his, secret followers on, the internet, turning them into basically almost like a cult, or like he's their leader, and them trying to go after the mayor, and then literally Batman almost, it looks like he's sacrificing himself, because I mean he does get slightly electrocuted, but he rises up out of the water as a new Batman, a Batman for hope and justice, and leads the civilians out of the stadium that's flooded. Oh my god, it was just so good. It was absolutely amazing. So good. Also, definitely, the interactions between Batman and Alfred were amazing, and him and Jim Gordon, not Jeff Gordon. Jim Gordon. Did I say Jeff or Jim? I'm not sure at this point. But it was absolutely amazing seeing them interact, and the trust that they had between each other. I mean, or lack of trust. Absolutely amazing. So good. Also, the Batmobile and his Bat Tech. I know I might make a video just for the Bat Tech on this, because it was so down to earth and believable. I mean, all the stuff that he had looks like you could figure out a way to do it. Like, you could figure out a way. I mean, maybe it's grappling hooks, because those are still kind of out, but tucking in his cape and pulling a lever that turns his cape maybe, or I don't know how that flight suit came about, but it was almost like it was pulled out when he pulled the string. it was almost like if you've ever seen How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3, when he pulls his suit and gets the wings, that's what it kind of reminds me of. It just looks absolutely amazing. The only part of this movie that was so unrealistic, in my opinion, is when he escaping the police, because they're not trusting him, and they're kind of corrupt. He jumps off the building, and to slow down, he pulls a mini parachute. It hits a bridge right above him, and he crashes into a bus onto the ground, or into another car onto the ground. And he should not have been able to get up from that. But, like, that's, like, the really one moment of this movie that was like, you know what, you could survive a slight electrical discharge, but hitting a bus, hitting a car onto the ground, into another building, should not have been able to survive. Oh, man. Selena Kyle's Catwoman hitting out of the park. She's just absolutely amazing. She definitely fits this role really well, in my opinion. Really nicely done. Can't wait for it. I really hope they make a sequel of this, because they will already have my money. Already have my money. Jeffrey White, I think his name is. That's what his name is, that plays Jim Gordon. He actually played a really nice James Gordon. It was really nice, really cool, just absolutely amazing. And we got some other people that was like, I had no idea that they were going to be on this movie. It was just like so many people that were just like so good. Like, wow, they really don't give. Wow, some of these cast members that are literally like put on here are like Funeral Mourner, Officer Stanley, TBA, like Charlie Carver and Max Carver. If you don't know where they're from like Teen Wolf. That's at least where I remember them from. They're just like just 2BA. They're basically bouncers. And Gentleman's Club lady, literally Pete Savage, so funny. There's another one that's literally just called Abraham, Chief McKenzie, detective on patrol, Gotham City, FBI agent, presswoman. Not really big like names for like definitely like Easter eggs for the comic books, but it's just so funny. But honestly, in my opinion, Robert Pattinson actually did an amazing Batman. I'm not going to say he did an amazing Bruce Wayne, because there was no Bruce Wayne in this movie. I mean, there was someone that looked like Bruce Wayne a couple times in this movie, or could have been, but it's just the character wasn't there because he didn't fully invest in that character. He's not invested in his Bruce Wayne persona. He's only invested in the Batman persona. Again, this movie's just so good. The storyline's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. Definitely did some references to the Batman The Long Halloween, Batman Year 1, Year 2, early Batman, Batman the Animated Series. It was just all amazing. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of my review. What were your thoughts on the movie if you saw it? Actually, I would... Oh, this is going to be hard, because like if someone, the first part of my review, if they see, you know what, don't comment on this video. Comment on one of my last week's video. I did Batman Funko Pops. Comment on that what you thought of the movie. That would be honestly probably the safest way to not spoiler the people that are not yet seen it yet. So comment on those videos. I'll leave a link in the description down below on what were your thoughts on this movie. How did you like my review? Yeah. And guys, this is it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Share this video with friends. Comment down below. I think I already said that. We're trying to get to the channel to 500 subscribers, because I am doing a double giveaway for 500 subscribers. So if you want a chance to win, make sure to subscribe and share this video. And since I didn't do a video earlier this week, besides announcing that I got a puppy, and that's why this review didn't come out earlier, I do want to show you something that I got recently that I wasn't planning on getting. And it will definitely be a future video. But this is the NECA Batman 1989 1/4 scale figure, and this thing is going to be an absolutely amazing thing to review. So if you want to see that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, my fellow collectors, have a nice day, and peace out.